we have made this into a very simple process to load your cases onto the portal. Firstly, if you remember, when you signed your agreement, you advised us of the different aligner companies that you use and the different username and passwords for those particular aligner companies. So, when you would like to add a new case onto the CAPS portal, you go into the area called Orders and you place a new order. And where you see the button that says a new order, you click on that button, and now you have the options of placing an order based on your aligner system that you would like to use. So the products that are available are those that you've signed an agreement for. So in my practice, I have Invisalign, I use SureSmile, and I use Spark. So we have two different products. We have an umbrella agreement, and those products range from zero cost because it's included in the fee, or a lot of clients may be on a non-umbrella agreement where they've got to pay per case and pay on submission. So let's go through a couple of different options that you may have. So that if you were on the Invisalign umbrella agreement and you would like to do a Invisalign case, for argument's sake, you click on select the product, and there are different options that you have. Case evaluation is purely a situation where we're going to evaluate the case and say to you, yes, this case is acceptable or not. Please look out for the difficulty in the rotations or the difficulty in the deep bite. Or we might say, this is a class 3 skeletal, do not do this case. But there's no fee or no cost involved with case evaluation, but we do not do any setup with case evaluation. We just look at the case and advise you. And all you would do is fill the patient name, and we'll just call it test. There's an ID number, and you just type in the notes, etc., etc. Now, what you have to realise though, with everything that you're going to do on the CAPS portal, you must submit the case to your aligner provider first. So in other words, there's a patient ID that is associated with this patient on Invisalign. So every patient must be submitted to your aligner provider first and then added to the CAPS portal. And once you've done that, with any notes that you want to add, you've got to tick the box, I've uploaded all the required files and I agree with the terms and conditions. And we'll call that test 105. And if I save that, it'll tell me thank you for my purchase, and I can go back to my home screen again, and now I can see that test 105 is processing, etc., etc. Let's go back and show you a case that may have a non-umbrella agreement associated with it. In other words, there is a fee based on submission of the case. So here we are, we're going to do a new order again, and we'll do a SureSmile. I'll select the product, and you'll have all these different products that you can do. Whether it's a comprehensive case, so let's do a SureSmile comprehensive. Remember that you will have to have added that patient onto the SureSmile portal first. So you'll have their name, and we'll do another test, 785, 787, and they will have a patient ID associated with it. You type in whatever notes you do, and these are just extra notes that you may want to ask us to help us in giving you a good, optimized, efficient setup. You've uploaded the files, you agree with the terms and conditions, you press save. Now, What will happen here if you're on the non-umbrella agreement, unfortunately I'm on a different agreement, you will end up where you need to pay with the credit card to proceed. So just remember, you need to pay with the credit card to proceed.